Number three, some filmmakers don't like it when you criticize their movie, when you review it. I think as filmmakers, we need to get better in taking bad reviews, in taking bad criticism. You know, I get that it can be hard. It can be really hard to take criticism. I remember when I first started as a writer, I used to write novels. I started, from writing romance novels before I became a filmmaker. So I remember one of my very first novels I, published, and there was this reviewer that wrote a whole chapters to review my work and talking about how bad it was. She wrote like, it was so long, talking about how bad it was. And when I read it, I was so devastated. I removed my book. I was like, no, I don't want it to be published again. It was devastating. But in the end, I got over it and put it back. Because guess what? I realized I read what she was talking about. I took the ones that are true and made it to make myself better. And then the ones that I realized is not all that true, I let it go. And guess what? Some of the things she complained about that she doesn't like was the reason some other readers like the book. The things that I look at and be like, oh, I don't like this film because of this particular reason, might be the reason that somebody else liked the film. I remember when I used to be a book reviewer, and I reviewed a particular book, and I said the sexual violence was glorified in the film. That was my review, that I didn't like it because sexual violence was glorified in the book like something good. And that was the reason I didn't like it. But somebody else commented on my post and was like, oh, she likes books like that. Like she likes, rough, books that displays rough sex and sex in a violent form is what she likes to read. And because of my review, the person bought the book. So I think that, we as filmmakers, we should be open to, getting feedback on our work. Now, there are some feedbacks that are born out of hatred. I'm not mentioning reviewers. There are some people that will review a film and you just say, I don't like this is trash, blah, that's it. No. If you're going to review a film, if you don't like the film, please tell us what you don't like. Oh, I don't like the cinematography, it was too poor. I don't like the directing, it was too poor. Acting was not good enough, it was poor. Please tell us what you don't like. Don't just come for a film and say, hey, I don't like this is trash. These people should never make film again in their life. Let me tell you, somebody who made a bad film today will turn out and be better and make a very great film tomorrow. I don't want to give examples, but there's a particular Nollywood Nigerian film director. His very first film was terrible. He wrote about it himself. He came out and talked about it. He said his very first film was terrible. People were getting angry and leaving the cinema. That's to tell you how bad it was. And this person, about 5 years later, went ahead to produce one of the best Nigerian movies of our time now. So the fact that a person has made a bad movie does not mean you should dismiss them, does not mean you can just rubbish them and say, hey, this is trash, you should never make a movie again in your life. No, tell us what you don't like and be specific and be kind, be nice with your words too, to make it easier for filmmakers to receive what you're talking about. Because let me be sincere, in the Nigerian film industry, we need a lot of feedback to be better. We need to be corrected. We need to know what you don't like, so that we can get better. So if you want us filmmakers to listen to you, first of all, be nice. Tell us what you don't like. Tell us what you like about the film. And also, this is an encouragement to fellow filmmakers. Let's listen to criticism. Criticism is not, it's not a personal attack. It's not so bad. Listen to it and get better. Now, there are times that you know that you've done your best. I remember at the time I wrote a particular book. I poured my heart into this book. I know for a fact that I have done my best. And I had one or two people out of like 100 reviews. I had one or two reviews of people who didn't like the book. I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel like I needed to do better because I searched myself and I realized that I have done my best. I've put in everything I know. And if 100 people, if out of 100 people, only 2 people doesn't like it, then I think, yes, I did well. And that's to say that not everybody is going to like your work. Some people are just not going to like it. It's not meant for some people. For somebody like me, I really like comedy. So if you make a comedy film and want me to review it, or if I like it, I'm probably going to be a little bit biased because comedy is not really my thing. You would have to be a very excellent filmmaker for you to make a comedy that I would like. Now, if you make some movies about heavy topics, about things, social issues, I'm likely to like that kind of movie. So people have biases. You cannot make a movie that everybody will like. People like Titanic, but please go online and see a lot of people who doesn't like it. Go on IMDb, you would find a lot of reviews about people who didn't like the film. The biggest movie that has ever been made, movies that people like, you will find people that doesn't like it. So everybody is not going to like your movie. So know that, but still listen to criticism to be better. That will be the end for today. Thank you for listening to me. Once again, my name is Ronke. I'm a filmmaker, a writer, and an actress. And please subscribe to this channel. Very soon we're going to be posting some film written by me, produced by me. Watch out, subscribe, and tell your friends about it. Follow me on Instagram at Ronke Moyin and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you again sometimes next time. And don't forget to comment. If you disagree with me on all of these opinions of mine, please drop your comments. And I'll see you again another time. Bye.